All right, let's hit it.
Everything looks pink to me, and that's my favorite color. So could we be my new favorite thing? Yeah, and that's my favorite color. So could we?
What are we doing, ladies? We're here for you.
We've got a very special episode of The Sanctuary today. That's because I'm joined by Chase, but not only am I joined by Chase. See, we're doing the hot guy rankings today.
Yes.
And so what we did was we called the hottest guy we know, and that's Sol, and he's here with us today.
Yeah.
Hey, man, get it right, baby. It's Zaddy Sol. Let's go now.
Zaddy Sol.
That's stupid, sexy Sol, baby.
That's right, baby.
He's the zaddiest guy we know, and apparently he's a zaddy professor now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to tell some freshmen at the University of Oklahoma what's up. Had to tell them that they can be unstoppable. Had to tell them they can do whatever the fuck they want. And just like you guys are doing, creating and stuff like that. And you guys inspired me. That's why I love this podcast so much. And I'm just trying to spread that message to some young folks, let them know, like, you can be anything you want.
Man, I appreciate that, Sol. And one thing, though, I really hope none of the football team was there because I'm an Alabama fan. I hope you didn't inspire them too much.
I knew that you're an Alabama fan. I was okay with wearing this hoodie.
Oh.
Hey, we'll settle this in November or whatever we play.
And Bama, and I might be going.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're going, I'll go too. You can just stand on the side of the end zone. I watched the whole game from the end zone last time. So if me and you can link up,
you got to do an in-person show if this happens.
Oh, absolutely. PD and Sol in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, and Chase, you got to go.
Yeah. I don't even care about football, but I'll go. I'll hang out.
Okay.
I'll hang out with stupid, sexy Sol. Guys, this is right off the bat. Season 49 guys, nowhere near as hot as the season 48 guys. Is that crazy to say?
Hey, I think
no, it's not crazy. That's an accurate statement.
Hey, beauty is subjective, and we're here to objectify everybody, anyways, regardless of if you think Kyle and Joe are the hottest guys ever last season.
Yeah, guys. I mean, all right. The reason we do this every year is because there's a lot of people out there, they objectify women. That isn't cool with us. That's not how we do
Not
things.
cool at all.
We objectify the men on the seasons. And last year, I mean, what a good season for objectifying men. This season, I don't know, man. I kind of struggled to get a top 3.
But then 47, if we had the hot guy rankings, it would have just been number 1 Sol, and then skip the rest of the list.
Yeah, 100%.
It would have been a short podcast.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
But one other reason why we do this, and it's important to us, is because Survivor built up a lot of their big ratings by objectifying women on the show.
True.
So we're here to counter that.
Which we are not. We're not here to do that. Absolutely.
No,
and that was why I was honored to be on this episode, because of the fact that we do not objectify women here at Making the Merch. You must have a penis, and then we will objectify you.
Absolutely.
We're going to make that the title of the episode.
You must have a penis, says Survivor player Sol.
No, you got to include the full quote.
Doesn't matter how many testicles you have. You have 1, 2, 3. Just you have to have a penis.
Yeah, and you have to play Survivor.
Yes.
Lance Armstrong, you're not on this list.
Nope.
Mostly because of the steroid use. Hey, let me ask you this. And I know we're supposed to be taking this seriously and objectifying the men, but I do have a question. Do you think, and we'll do completely hypothetically here, do you think taking steroids would be cheating in Survivor? Like if you went into the game and you were juiced up, do you think that would be an unfair advantage? Should they start testing for the juice?
What a fucking question.
Because you're ripped, dude. You're in great shape. And we were talking, not to pull back the curtain too much, we were objectifying you a little bit. We were talking about how you're like the best example of a natural body.
It is all natural. And
Yeah.
I'm proud of that. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. I used to be a fat kid, so and it took me for a while to like be proud of that. So I appreciate it. I do think that they don't need to test for steroids.
Okay.
It's already hard enough to keep your shit together out there, especially if you got someone on your tribe that annoys the hell out of you.
Are you implying
I
someone
think
from your
roids
season?
I think roids would be like an advantage for another tribe. Like, hey,
Yeah.
dude, I found the roids. Let's go give it to so-and-so so we can fuck them up.
Oh, so you think that maybe we should introduce steroids as
As an
a
advantage.
punishment?
And a player advantage, like a
Yes.
steal a vote advantage or the roid advantage.
Because if you're roided up, you're on the juice, you're getting hot headed, you're yelling at
Yeah.
your tribe during a challenge, you're out
Exactly.
of there.
Yeah, I don't think steroids in Survivor would go very well. And me and Chase talk about guys' bodies a lot because we're pro wrestling fans. So we're always on the lookout for who's roided up and who's all natty.
My best friend, his wife is Alexa Bliss.
Really?
Dude, no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
What's your? I mean, we don't have to say that on here. We can talk about that
Ryan
later.
Cabrera.
Ryan Cabrera. Okay.
You guys are probably too young to know who he is, but I got to go to what's the one in a cage?
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell in
Yeah.
Toronto. Sat front row. It was my first ever wrestling match. Insane. So fun. And I hadn't seen wrestling since I was a kid
Yeah.
until this match. Now I've become a fan.
Oh, dude. Of course. Yeah.
And famously, they were all off the juice for a while, but lately they've
They're
thrown
back on
that
the
out
juice,
the window.
brother.
They're back on the juice. We're all
They
juiced
got
up.
the juice advantage. Yeah.
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 So are we going to get into it? Who wants to go first? Chase, do you want to take
Yeah,
the floor on
I'll
the
go
hot guys?
first. Yeah. Do we want to start with number 3 or do we want to start with number 1?
Yeah, go from 3 to 1.
Okay. This is actually harder because my number 1 was pretty easy. My number 1 was pretty easy, but I really struggled to find a 2 and 3. Guys, my number 3, I'm going to have to lock in Jawan.
Jawan, the guy who's going through Savannah's bag. I think that's what he's most
Yep.
well known for right now.
Yep.
And then gave the
Unintentionally. I'm throwing
unintentionally.
air quotes up there. Wait, what is it? So what is it about it, Chase, that you're like,
I just
okay,
think,
I'll put
I think
it.
if you look at his cast photo, I mean, he has a very like well-shaped beard. He's got a nice haircut. And I mean, let me look at this guy. Look at his cast photo. That's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
would I just call him the hottest guy I've ever seen? No, I'm not going to say that because Saul's here. He's the hottest guy I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
But I would say he's the third of this season for sure.
If you were attracted to men, would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, 100%.
New title for the
100%.
episode. I'm just going to have Saul come up with our titles for the rest of the season. All right, number 2. Let's hear it.
Oh, we're not doing going around for 3?
Yeah, let's go around.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. My number 3, I'm going to give it to the Canadian Hulk. I'm going to go
Really?
I'm going to go with Jake Latimer, who he may be on the juice. He's not on the juice while he's out there, but I mean, juice or no juice, that's an attractive man. He's got the muscles.
He does have the muscles. I know a lot of people that have been on the juice. None of them started stealing shoes. So I don't think that's a symptom.
You're right.
You guys are a fan of the shoe stealing.
100%. Yes.
Yeah. I am not.
Really? Talk about that a little bit.
It pisses me off, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
you're already out living in the fucking world or, the real world with
Yeah.
nothing. And then this motherfucker takes your shoes.
See, that's interesting. You're looking at it from the perspective of like you're thinking about you being
Yeah.
out there.
Going with the Saul Survivor perspective, the SSP.
The
That's what this
SSP.
is right here. The SSP says, don't take my fucking shoes, dog.
100%. 100%. I see that.
If you cut your feet, what challenge are you going to be good in if you can't use your feet?
100%.
The producers tell you, they remind you all the time. Shoes, guys. Shoes.
Oh, okay. So shoes
Swear to
are a
God.
big deal. Here's
Very
what
big
I'll
deal.
say. It felt bad in the first episode when he stole the shoe of the person who was vomiting and then blindsided. At that point, it felt like too much. Like, steal the shoes of someone in control of the game.
And then what happened in episode 2?
Same thing. He's stealing shoes from people at the bottom. I guess you're right, man. You've kind of swayed my opinion. He's punching
And
down.
now they're 0 for 2.
Dang, dude. Dang.
Not only that, they lost the reward challenge for the pot and machete. There's the vibe going around.
Well, do you feel like maybe you're being too harsh because he might be dead next week from a snake bite?
Did you see the preview?
Hey,
It's a real
I'm
thing.
here to be real, guys. I've talked to Jake. Jake is my friend. I'll tell him this to his face. Bad
Yeah.
move.
Bad move. Hey, this is the perfect moment to clip. We're gonna clickbait you to death.
Okay.
This is interesting because all of us were like the shoe stealing. It's hilarious. He's the shoe bandit. But now,
Yeah, I took it from the SSP.
yeah, now that we have this is why it's important for us to get the SSP because we may have never come to this conclusion that he's putting people at risk. He's targeting people on the bottom. He's the Canadian bully Hulk.
Yeah. I mean, spend your time figuring out how can we win a fucking challenge instead of where can I hide this shoe?
So we might not get Jake on Saul's list. We'll find out. Saul, who's your number 3?
My number 3 is Jason.
Okay.
All right.
And
Jason
I went with
Truel.
Jason because he was the alternate.
Yeah.
And I heard the day before got on this season. And then isn't he like the puzzle man? Isn't
He's
he
the puzzle genius.
like just stepping up for his tribe? That's a tough position to be in, to be like, I'll do it. And he was confident in himself, not knowing he was going to play. That's kind of sexy.
That is.
Yeah.
You're
Kind of
right.
hot.
You're
You're
right.
right.
That confidence, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely, and he's a little guy, and we know because he's said it a lot. In his preseason press, he's like, "I've got little guy energy," but I think he meant it in a good way. So he's a confident little guy.
I think that's his survivor tactic, to be like, oh, don't worry, guys. I'm just a little guy. Don't worry about me, but watch my ass do a puzzle.
Yeah,
Dude.
or like watch me play Dance Dance Revolution. Apparently, we learned that too. He's a big fan
Yeah.
of Dance Dance Revolution.
And that other game that they mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was that game?
I don't. It was
Destiny?
like
I forgot.
Super Smash Bros.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Hey, we're just a couple of jocks in here, man. We don't know video games. We're just we're athletes, brother.
Fake idols, baby.
Yeah,
69.
before Chase gets to number 2, I've been seeing graphics that say Smashville all around Nashville.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm just going to call it that now. It's because it's the home of the Predators, the Bridgestone Arena, the hockey team, the Predators, and it says Smashville under that.
You're selling me on Nashville now.
Yeah, Nashville's a crazy
I want
place.
to go there.
All right,
man.
Chase, what's your number 2?
Jason might be the mayor of Smashville, but my number 2 is going with Jake, the shoe bandit.
Okay,
Latimer.
another Jake appearance. We
Yeah.
know that Saul doesn't like the shoe throwing. I might be on team anti shoe throwing now, but we do know that Jake was a what did he do? He danced for women in Australia.
Yeah, didn't he say he was a Magic Mike performer? or
Yeah,
something
I
like
think
that?
he was a Magic Mike.
Oh,
Hey.
Now, guys, don't get me wrong. The dude is shredded.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
good looking guy. I just can't the shoe bandit just
takes
a
the
rage
wind
of
out of the sails.
fire just came out of me.
Dang,
Yeah.
dang. I totally feel that though.
I feel that too.
You guys
So I'm
ever
gonna-
seen The Program, by the way?
No,
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay, yeah. Go if you like college football, watch The Program.
Oh.
Linebacker, his name is Latimer, so he's got that going for him too.
do we know about Jake's history? Did he play sports?
He played hockey in Australia.
Oh,
Seriously?
Yeah, same place he danced for women and met his wife. Maybe his
Damn.
wife was one of the women who was watching him dance.
that would be
Oh,
cool.
really?
I just made that up. It could be true. It could not. I'm just theorizing.
But he did play hockey in Australia,
He did play hockey and do the
but
Magic
not
Mike
Canada.
stuff. No, I think that it was kind of like when you play basketball in
He
Europe.
was stealing skates in Canada, and they kicked him out.
Yeah. It's like you could, if you're a good basketball player, but you're not a great basketball player, you go play in Germany or something.
Yeah. That's true. Okay.
Yeah, so my number 2, I'm going to go with Alex. Alex Moore, political
Yeah.
comms. He's another,
Oh, yeah.
he's a jacked guy too, smart, and he keeps throwing it out there that he's looking for a girlfriend. So I think maybe he's like Survivor is his audition to all the single women in the world.
Intelligent guy. What does he do for the White House?
I don't think he does any. I don't know if he works for the White House, or if he just works in D.C. But he does political comms. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to be able to give you a description of what he does based off of that.
Yeah.
But, do you have any info into his background, Chase?
It says he's a political comms director. So I don't know what that means. I'm shocked that
he's
you put him at
smart?
number 2, though. I am shocked that you put him at number 2.
Too hot? Not hot enough?
I'm shocked because there's a extremely attractive individual remaining in this, and I'm getting a little worried that you guys are going to leave him out of your lists.
All right, let's see.
Yeah,
Who does Sol have?
Picks. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see who Sol's got it as his number 2.
My number 2, and this might surprise you all, but as the oldest male on my season, I'm going with my boy Matt.
Good pick.
Okay, Dreadlock
He's
Matt.
got that hair,
Yeah,
and then he took his shirt off. Did you guys see that?
I did.
Mhm.
I was like, damn, bro, good for you.
It's moving all those bags at the airport all the
Yeah.
time, man.
And I know exactly what he felt like when they were all making that fire, and he's just chilling back there going, oh my gosh, look at these guys, but I can't say anything right now, so I'm just going to be chill. And that's exactly what it was. I appreciated that. It speaks
Yeah.
volumes about his manhood.
For sure. Yeah, he's got the confidence. Let me ask you this question about your season. When you got there, because last season we saw something that does not happen often, which is the major threats, big physical players made it really far. When you showed up on the beach, were you like really paranoid that you were going to be the first to go because you were a stronger guy?
No, I was not paranoid that I was going to be the first to go, but I was paranoid that I would be early to go. I was paranoid that they were going to use me to get to a couple of tribal councils, and then they can get rid of me just before the merge. Very, very paranoid about that.
Yeah, I can definitely
Enough to the
see.
point where I thought about it so much that I could not be myself. If that makes sense.
Let me ask you this, not to interrupt our hot guy ratings. I know that's what we're here for. But
Yeah.
when you said that you felt like you couldn't be yourself, do you think, because I think like in a lot of things in life, when you do something for the first time, there's a lot of nerves, there's a lot of other things going through your head. Do you think if you got to play again, you would play exceptionally well?
Guys, if I get to play again, I'm going to fucking dominate.
That's what
Hell
that's
yeah.
what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
And not if, when. Because if they don't call you, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
I have just been thinking about my game ever since I've left, and not only how it's impacted my game, but how it's impacted my life.
Dang.
And I've made some serious changes, and I
Yeah.
owe Survivor that. This is
Dang.
dead serious.
No,
And,
100%.
I feel so much more confident when I'm doing podcasts now. Just a lot of different aspects of my life. And so, yeah, when PD, it's on, baby.
Hell yeah.
That's
I
what
love
I
to
like
hear
to
that,
hear.
and I believe it. And
Yeah.
I think it's great to hear that, because a lot of people will come out of Survivor and it's kind of like negatively affected them going
Yeah.
forward. So for it to be a huge
I won't lie to
positive-
you. It was negative for a while. I didn't tell anybody that, but
Wow.
deep down, it was negative. And
In what way?
I was pretty quiet on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd have to go pretty deep into my psychology to talk about that. But I wasn't myself. Part of that was the game that I was trying to play, because I was paranoid about being that first one gone.
Mm-hmm.
But also just when you are out there, you are going to hit a low, your low of lows, the low of lows that you cannot hit in the real world. And some dark things come out, that I didn't talk about ever, but they were inside. And and it afterwards, when you think about your game for a while, you can reflect on that and be honest with yourself, put your ego aside, and it's like, okay, you have to work on this, dude. And I have. It's been about a year now, and it's been great. It's
Wow.
been one of the best things ever to happen to me, to be honest.
That's
I'm
awesome.
really glad to hear that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just from watching,
Thank
we
you,
would
guys.
never be able to gather that, because everyone, it was a pretty universal thing. Everybody who watched your season was just like, man, we fucking love Saul.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a part of that too. It slowed that progression for me because of all that love that I got. It was like, oh, dude, you did fine, but that wasn't truly the case. I wasn't being real with myself. I was letting the outside noise dictate how I was feeling about myself. And so, yeah, that's why when you do put the work in, you just have a totally different perspective on what you can do and when you see the growth. So it's a good time.
I love
Great
how
questions, boys.
we're in the middle of objectifying men, and then we get into this really deep conversation. This is what the
That's all right.
sanctuary is all about.
And PD, and it's very simple why this happened is because one, we're joking. We're not actually objectifying these men.
Yeah, we're
just joking
objectifying them.
around. Well, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. But really, the real reason we're here is because this is one of the greatest psychological experiments of all time. It's the game of Survivor.
Yeah.
And any time
Big
that
time.
we get to talk to one of the very few people in the world who have gotten to play this game, it's something that no one else has gone through, and it's always fascinating to listen to.
Yeah, to hear the SSP, baby. Number
Making the
one.
merge only SSP.
Yeah, making the merge SSP. So my number one. Actually, Chase, you've been going first. Give us your
Yeah.
number one.
Guys, I really expect this to be everybody's number one. I kind of expected this guy to be your guys' number two. So that's why I was a little shocked. I was like, okay, maybe you're not going to include him in your list at all. Guys, my number one is the Rizzgod, the Riz God baby. It's the one and only.
I get it because Riz is in the name. You gotta have if you're gonna have Riz, you gotta be hot. So it makes sense.
Amen.
I'm with you, Chase.
Boom.
The man, the myth, the legend.
All right.
He's got the
RIZ.
charisma.
God, got the confidence, the charisma, and you know what? Here's what I didn't know how to feel about Riz God. Then I watched episode 1.
He's a
Fell
sweetheart.
in love with the guy.
Yeah.
He, especially during the challenge, when he says to himself, "This is the greatest moment of my life. I'm so proud of myself right now." I feel like that takes like courage to say that out loud in front of a camera, and he was so genuine about it. You could feel it coming out of the screen. I've messaged with him a few times. Great dude. Yeah, definitely number one for me on this season.
Heck yeah. The thing that really sells it for me is he's himself all the time. Like when he's hanging out at his tribe beach, he just keeps saying cinema and vibes, and he's just like not changing. I would be so in my head of like whenever I'm talking to a different person to be like, okay, what should I say for them? But he's just like,
Totally.
"Hey, it's cinema, dog."
Yeah.
And he's got what I would describe as a quarterback body. I think this will make sense to you, Sol, but it's kind of like when Eli Manning takes his shirt off.
Right.
And you're like, you won the Super Bowl? But kind of like that.
I
Tom
definitely
Brady
didn't put him
twice.
number one for his body. He got a chess player body to me. It looks like.
Yeah. Like
My
Tom
man's
Brady
body
in
is
03.
strategic.
My number one is different.
Oh,
And
okay.
I feel like I have a very good reason for it. My number one is Nate because money is sexy.
Ooh,
And he produced Black Panther,
That's true.
Spider-Man, Captain America.
Yeah. Nate was my honorable mention. I struggled. I wanted to put Nate in there, but I had to go with Jason.
Yeah, I think he's sophisticated, touch of gray, like those
Got
commercials.
that confidence behind him, that old man confidence.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he definitely is
movies.
confident. Forgive me, PD, for saying this, but I think that makes you a gold digger.
Hey, man,
That does make you a gold digger.
that's all I care about is money.
Is that you got a calendar behind you?
Yeah, I do. I do have a calendar behind me. Yes.
All right, guess who's sending you a 2026 Zaddy Sol calendar?
Oh man,
Dude, I saw
am
those
honored.
pictures. I do, now that we're done objectifying the guys on this season, I'll just objectify Sol for a minute. Dude, I saw a video. It was like a tight shot on your chest, and I was like, Jesus. Like, your pecs are just on a different level.
To make this less weird of a thing, I do have a question for that.
No, it's not weird.
At
I can
what-
tell Sol
It's
his
not weird.
pecs are magnificent.
At what
Hey
point?
guys, this is making the merge, man.
That's true. That's true.
This is why I love this podcast.
Because we're idiots.
It ain't like, what do you think about the third strategic move that John made?
No, it's like, hey, Sol, I was looking at your body on Instagram, and it's just fantastic.
Exactly.
But I do have a real question to follow up with that. When did you get super passionate about working out and stuff? Because, I mean, we see videos of you doing CrossFit and stuff, and I mean, like, you're doing handstand push-ups and insane stuff.
I've been working out my whole life, but I really didn't start taking it real seriously till like 3 years ago.
Okay, so pretty close to right before you went on Survivor.
It was about a year before I got on. So I'd always kind of done the same stuff, did CrossFit, but never, I don't want to say take it seriously, but take it to this next level. And there were these like actually just sent one of them a text today. There's these 4 or 5 dudes who were just beasts, you know? Mm-hmm. And at first it was like, oh, look at those freaks. Look at those weirdos, man. They're just so crazy. Yeah. And then you see them and they're like, but they are fucking jacked. Yeah. They are freaks of nature. And so I just started, it's like, yo, I'm going to join you guys. And so they would go meet up at Saturday mornings at 6 a.m., Saturdays and Sundays at 6 a.m. when the gym was actually closed. Yeah. But there would be like 6 or 7 dudes. You ever seen that Florida Gators Tim Tebow 30 for 30?
It's probably been a while, but yeah, I remember that one.
So there's this scene where the whole team, it's like midnight, and they're all working out together, and they're fucking going nuts. They are like yelling at each other, and it does just make you better. It brings this dark energy out, and you're just like, fuck it, let's go. And I started doing that, and then I just started to see things change, and I got stronger when I'm, 40 years old, and so that's when I just kind of turned it on, and yeah, it's I work out, I do something every day, and everyone on the planet should do something every day. I work with people with Parkinson's disease, and that's the only exercise is the only thing that helps slow the progression down of that disease. And so I see that every single day of my life. It truly is something that motivates me to get to the gym when I don't want to go to the gym. But now it's just, I've developed it into this routine where I have to go to the gym. And so I'm doing a competition, Fittest of the Coast in the Carolinas, if I make it to the second round. So I'll be hitting you guys up if I make it.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we'll come out if you definitely.
Should you bring a sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just here for Sol's pecs is what the sign will say.
All right, we're marking it down right now. If I do make it to the second round, you guys are coming.
We will be there.
Dude, we'll do a podcast from there. Like, we'll go live and be like, Sol's taking the stage right now.
Hell yeah.
People around us are trying to focus. We're just being obnoxious.
Yeah, so that's awesome. No days off is what Sol says.
Yeah, no days off. You only live one time, baby. There's only one life. Maximize it. Live as long as you can.
So do you, you just have it's really regimented as far as the different muscle groups and stuff, so that way you're not overdoing anything by working out every day?
Fuck, man. I just go.
Okay, yeah, that you heard it first. If you want to look like Sol, don't get into all that sciencey bullshit.
Don't get me wrong. I
wake up, I work out everything, and then I go to sleep.
I do. Don't get me wrong. I do like mobility and stuff like that, but I mean, we go pretty hard.
All right, dude, that's gonna.
I'm yelling at myself. And people around me, they're used to it now.
That's stupid, sexy Sol. He does that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm one of those guys. I have turned into one of those guys at the gym. Bottom line.
Oh yeah, the loud ones.
Yeah.
PD's pretty jacked, man. PD, you wouldn't expect it. PD's pretty jacked.
I wouldn't call myself jacked, especially when I'm on a call with somebody like Sol. But I have been working out more.
Take her up. Let me see.
Yeah, let's objectify PD.
Let's take it all off next to Taylor Swift here. I need to address, earlier when I said I was sleeping next to Taylor Swift, there is wall art of Taylor next to my bed in my Airbnb in Nashville. So that's why it is a true statement.
There's a picture on the bed that he got out of a magazine.
Yeah. Yes.
I wasn't going to mention that part.
He's sleeping beside Taylor as well. He's in Nashville hanging out with her. Don't tell Travis Kelce.
Yeah, pretty much. What I was about to say that I'm more of an antisocial person because I'll just buy the equipment on Amazon so that way I can just grunt and scream in my room. And then other people don't have to hear it. So maybe I need to do the Sol approach where I'm doing CrossFit, I'm just screaming in front of everyone. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I'll hang out here. You guys have fun.
Yeah, Chase doesn't work out. He doesn't need to.
Nah. No, that's not true. I need to.
to switch gears away from our bodies and the bodies of people on season 49, Sol, who do you feel strongly about through these first 2 episodes as somebody that you really like or that you think can win the game?
I love Christina Mills.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's been a little under the radar.
She's been a little under the radar. I feel like there's a reason that she's under the radar. Everyone's gonna like her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys, let me tell you a SSP. Sage.
Yeah.
Sage was the alternate on 47.
Wait, really?
Whoa.
Yes. Is that not public info?
Well, I didn't know about it.
I didn't know about it, but we're also not like the super deep dive analytical people.
Me either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she was the alternate, right?
Whoa.
You cannot talk at Ponderosa.
Right. Or else you get fired like in this
Sage is
season.
actually the first person that I see leaving the elevator or leaving my hotel room to go to the elevator to go meet the whole cast.
Whoa.
She's the first person that I see. Huge blue eyes, right? Don't say anything to her. And we're at Ponderosa, and we're eating lunch, and there's the buffet line, right?
Okay, what'd you eat?
What's that?
What did you eat?
I think this was Thai chicken curry
Oh, wow, that's
with
awesome.
white rice
Nice.
Okay.
and
That's
some
badass.
egg rolls, I believe.
Dang, they treat y'all
And
good.
I got seconds for sure because I was
Oh,
trying to fill up my belly.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be a gentleman because we don't objectify women
Nope.
on making the merge.
No, we
That's
do
right.
not.
And I said, I point at her because you can't talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pointing at my, acting like I'm motioning over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, please go ahead. And she shakes her head no.
Oh.
And I'm like, no, please go for it. She's like, no, you go ahead. And I'm like, girl, just go. And literally back and forth 6 times. And she looks at me with those eyes, those big blue eyes. Go. I insist. I was like, oh, damn.
And none of this is verbal. This is all communicated through the eyes.
Well, at this point, after like 5 or 6 of these back and forth, it's like, go ahead. No, you go ahead. Go. I insist. So I'm thinking to myself, who the fuck is this? What was that? Just go. What's
Yeah.
your problem?
She's probably. We'll have her on. She'll say the same thing about you. She'll be like,
No. So it was because I'm pretty sure that because she's the alternate, she had to go last.
oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so
Okay.
you're just reminding her of the fact that she's the alternate. Okay,
No, we
okay,
don't
right.
know who the alternates are.
Oh, okay.
Like
Man.
there's 20 people there, but you don't know who the alternate is.
Wow.
So it's
Fascinating.
does she know?
That's a little SSP
Yeah, she
about
probably
Sage.
knows then. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she knows that she's the alternate. So then I hear her on this season, hear her talk. I'm like, what the? That's what she sounds like.
So like when the cast
She's
was
wild,
announced,
man.
were you like, did you have a moment where your eyes got as big as hers did, and when y'all were talking, you're like, oh my god,
These
she
green
finally
eyes
made
don't
it.
Don't get as big as her eyes, but they got as big as they could. No, so I actually didn't watch any of that stuff. I didn't watch episode 1 until like a week after it aired. Because guys, this didn't happen on 48. I watched 48 from the get go. I was pumped to watch 48. For some reason, this season, I'm getting the jealous feels of I want to be out there again so badly. It's like I can't watch this. And
I
then
get that. Yeah.
yeah, and then so when we decided we were going to do this, it motivated me to watch. I was like, okay, you have to watch it. Not that I wasn't going to,
Yeah.
but it's starting to hurt a little bit more,
Especially because you're seeing people that you know are coming back for 50.
Yeah,
I was really upset that you didn't come back for 50 because you and I know you're here, so it's going to sound like I'm just saying this because you're here. You're one of my favorite players of the new era, if not my favorite player of the new era.
Thanks, Chase.
Yes.
I appreciate that coming from you.
And
Yeah.
we drafted
why-
you first pick in 47 before we
Yeah.
personally knew you.
Yeah, and when you got voted out, I crashed out in my car screaming at the top of my lungs.
It's one of the most favorite things I've ever seen in my life. I've never felt more special, to be honest.
Come on, Chase, you got to do it live.
Guys, I can't. It's 7:13.
That's an
PM,
organic,
man.
once in a lifetime thing, moment right there.
You can't do that again.
Yeah.
I wonder if we have a clip of it somewhere. I feel like we should.
While you
Soul
look,
Nation!
There it is.
Soul Nation! Rise! Rise! Where is your anger?
I was so pissed at Rome, dude. I was so upset because it wasn't when you were eliminated that I did that. I think it was when he kept getting in your face and follow you around. I was like, I would have hit that guy, but
Yeah.
I think that clip is what turned me on to you guys, to be honest. I was like, who the fuck are these guys? I love them.
oh,
Yeah,
thanks, man.
I think you might be the only Survivor player who loves us, which we appreciate. I'm just
Mary.
kidding. I'm joking.
you know who doesn't like us? Probably Jake,
I
the
don't think
Canadian.
that I know anyone that doesn't like this podcast.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we're having a ton of fun, and we love getting to meet people and chat with the Survivor players. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
I'm
we
like
would
you
ever-
guys, man. Like, I love Survivor, but I'm not like a person who studies the game in and out. And a lot of the podcasts, that's how they treat it. And so I'm kind of like out of the world, even though I played the game, because they go so deep. And maybe I should go a little bit deeper in terms of that. But I like to just. This is a good podcast. I'll leave it at that.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you. It's like football podcasts when people will be like, see, they're in a shell too. You got the high safety, and they're going to
Exactly.
blitz the nickel, and it's like it just is
Right.
too technical for people.
Right. And it's just like, man, the quarterback got hammered last night. Let's get real.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, we did get some hot guy rankings from the other making the merge.
Oh, they sent some in?
Yeah, Brandon, and I'll just rapid fire these real quick. Brandon said number 3, Jason, parentheses, I love a
Man.
smarty. Then number 2, Nate, parentheses, I'm in it for the money.
Hey, just like me.
And then number 1, Jake, no parentheses.
Yeah, just self-explanatory. He's ripped. He's the bandit.
And then Jonathan, number 3, Jason, as well.
Wow.
Yeah. Number 2, Nate, because I bet he knows the Marvel personal trainers and could get on that Chris Hemsworth diet.
Yeah.
And then number 1, Jake. So very interesting.
Yeah. All right, we got all of our hot guy rankings, and Kristen does not send them in. Famously, she does not want to objectify the men.
Right.
So what we should do is have Kristen objectify the women.
Yeah, but we don't get to
Kristen
participate.
Isn't Kristen the one who accused me of oiling up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to talk to her.
Yeah. It was 100% Fijian rain, baby.
That's right, baby. Organic, straight from the sky.
So we got some of Saul's thoughts on the first couple episodes, who he likes. Why don't we hear from Brand's children, the
Yes.
Lil Beans? Brand's kids have been sending their updates on who their favorites are, what their thoughts are. So let's hear from them.
Yep.
Okay, I am here with
Grizzly.
and
Gavin.
we just watched episode 2. Annie just got voted out. What are your thoughts?
Well, the last challenge was really cool because they had to build a big puzzle that said Survivor 49, so that was really cool.
You like the puzzles?
Yeah, it was. I like puzzles.
Yeah. What about you, Gavin? Did you like the puzzle or the other stuff?
I like the other stuff because they challenged a lot and they worked really hard, and Annie got voted out.
Yeah. Were you sad when Annie got voted out?
Not super sad. I thought Sophie was gonna get voted out, but it was actually Annie. So
Were you going to be where do you rather Sophie or Annie get voted out? Who were you hoping would go home?
Annie?
Okay, so you like Sophie more.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you want to say, Chris?
I wanted to say I have an Avenger puzzle that has 100 pieces, but I finished it, but there's one puzzle piece missing. So I'm gonna save all my money I'm gonna try to look for another puzzle of that, and I'm gonna try to finish it.
And you think that'll do you think that would help you do puzzles on Survivor?
Yes.
So you think you could have figured it out?
Yeah.
So you think it's kind of silly that they couldn't figure it out?
Yeah.
One other thing. Right now, last week, you guys both said that the strong Jake was your favorite player. Has that changed, or is he still your favorite?
Still our favorite.
Yep, still our favorite.
All right. You still think he's going to win, even though his team keeps losing?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Well, that's kind of a maybe. Well, I'm on the other team and Jake on the first team, and I'll say and I'll say the rest of the players on each team. I just like Jake on the blue team because he's nice. He's really nice. He tells funny jokes, so that's why I like
And he
him.
steals people's shoes, which is funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
All right. Say bye-bye.
Bye, guys. You guys need to watch Survivor episode 2 of 49 because it's just sick.
All right.
Okay.
My name is Gavin, and his name is
Grizzly Gray, and we are the Gray family.
All right,
Awesome.
you heard it from the Gray family. Watch episode 2 of Survivor 49 because it's awesome.
They brought up the puzzles and how the people struggle with puzzles. Was that something you were worried about before you went on? That you were gonna get it to a puzzle and just blank?
Dude, I bought Carson, Carson's puzzle games.
Yeah.
Bought 3 of them.
Dang.
I'm not a puzzle guy, and I know that I'm not a puzzle guy. But you get on Survivor, you're going to do everything, whatever it takes to try to win $1 million.
Yeah.
So I buy Carson puzzles. None of the pieces fit, even though they look like they go where they're, or where they're supposed to go. They literally will not fit in there.
Wait, so the product itself, it was broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Never buying a puzzle before.
You just thought it was
I
you.
buy the 1,000-piece box puzzle,
Whoa.
not understanding that maybe you should buy the 50 puzzle piece.
Yeah.
So I worked on my puzzle game for an hour total, and said, "Okay, we just know. Focus on other areas."
But you did pretty well in puzzles on your season.
No, we didn't, Chase. We didn't attempt any
No,
puzzles.
I didn't say we. I didn't say y'all. We saw what happened to
Yeah.
Rome. But you when Rome was really failing, that you were trying to help him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because that's just what I do. I always try to tell people what to do. That's what I'm learning about myself. I do that way too much. I try to tell people what to do. I actually didn't do it as much I was really good about not doing that. But then when it came to the actual competitions, I was very loud.
Well, because you're so used to the CrossFit screaming.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And now we know that Sol might have beef with Brand's kids because the kids
Yeah.
love the shoe stealing. Sol's not into it.
I almost said something not nice, but then I'll give it to the kids. How old are they?
5 and 8, I think.
Is that a question or?
It's a question.
It's kind of like when they're at the 5 to 9 range.
Yeah.
It's all just kind of one number.
Yeah.
They can read, they can walk, they can eat, they can shit.
They have better analysis on Survivor than us already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. We're just gonna be replaced by Brand's kids. It's gonna be the Brand family show, the Gray Survivor podcast.
Oh man.
So there's something that I want to play for Sol. So you're familiar with the person who got voted out, Annie. Do you know that she has a little side hustle? Or I don't know if she'd want you to call it a side hustle.
She would get upset if you called it a side hustle because
It'd be the entree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annie's got an entree, and it's called Trashy Annie, her rock band. Have you heard any songs from her?
I just on Instagram. I haven't listened to any of them. But hey, also Trashy Annie is actually. I'm not objectifying her.
No.
However old she is, or how young she is, I mean, that's a fit woman.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So
Are you
I
playing
want
us
to.
her top song?
I don't know if it's the top one, but I clicked on it because it was titled Bama, and so I was intrigued as an Alabama fan what it would be about, and I'm gonna play the chorus for you guys.
Put your hand on the money, put your money on the bar. Took the band while I work it like a little porn star. I know you
That's right. Annie, she really lays it all out there in her lyrics.
Yeah. I've put it on the record. I'm a fan of Trashy Annie.
I just became a much bigger fan of that trashy ass Annie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sol's jaw dropped on that one.
Yeah.
It did. I was not expecting that.
She has a song that we've played clips from it a few times where it's called Born Pretty. And she opens the song up by saying, "Hey, I got an itty bitty booty, but I shake it just fine."
Love that line.
I was really sad that she went home so soon.
Me too. Now that you're telling me all this stuff, that would have been great. What do you guys think about that move, by the way? Do you think it was a good move to get her out?
I mean, here's one thing we know is that she loves to lay people off. So I think keeping around somebody who's a CEO that might just decide to axe half the company.
You might not know the reference. So in her pre-interview stuff, one of the biggest, like when they asked her like what have you faced in your career, what tough decisions have you made, she said in 2020 she had to lay off like 20 something people to save her company. And so we bring that up a lot because in this episode she kept being like, I want to go to tribal, and we were like, yo, she loves laying people off.
Yeah, she's really into firing.
So she's in a corporate world.
Yeah, I think she's an entrepreneur. I think she has a company. I don't know.
It's probably drop shipping.
Fascinating.
Yeah, but here's what
I'd
I'll
love
say.
to get a cup of coffee with Trashy Annie.
Dude, if you do, let us know how that goes. Here's what I'll say about the move, though, of sending her home. I think that tribe messed up week 1 with who they sent home. I think they probably should have sent Trashy home week 1 because I think what's her name that went home week 1? Nicole. I think she actually would have done a better job in the challenge this week than Trashy Annie.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. But all we know really is that Nicole likes to spit in Jeremiah's eyes.
Yeah, Jeremiah commented on that clip today. Did you see that? He said,
yeah,
I asked her to do it.
We got our first retraction.
Oh, he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
So
power of
occasionally, with making the merge, like when Sol hopped in the comments to tell us no, it was just rain, no body oil. Jeremiah was like, hey, I asked her to spit in my face. She didn't just do it.
Oh, okay.
Which makes it way less funny, but it's still hilarious.
Yeah.
Speaking of this tribe, there was a few subtle things that I saw that it just aligns with why they haven't won anything. And I could be looking at this all wrong, but just something that I'm seeing. So when Annie gets off the boat, I don't know if it was, I think on episode 1, Jake tries to give her his hand, and I don't know if she intentionally was like, I don't need you, I'm gonna jump off, or if she just didn't see it. Right? That was the first yellowish flag. Then when Alex doesn't dig deep enough in the sand.
Yeah.
Right? That's one. And then I think it was episode 2 when Alex, I'm sorry I'm getting my episodes mixed up.
It's okay.
But the point is, during the challenge, someone is not doing well at all. And Alex goes, are you serious?
Oh, yeah. That's not motivational. Yeah.
It's not. And they didn't hear the person, but that's like just the vibe that you're having. All 3 of our tribes, I just know we were all like, hey, all good. All good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Like, come on. And he might have said that to the person when they were coming on. And then the shoe thing. We don't need to go into that again. But it's just
you really hate the shoe thing.
Yeah, because I just don't see the point. As the SSP, I don't see the point. As a viewer, hilarious.
Right.
Yeah.
But
It's like the SSP is the Better Business Bureau of Survivor.
Right. We're the ones holding it down.
No, but you are absolutely right, especially when it's like picking on the people on the bottom as opposed to punching up to the people above you that could maybe send you home. So yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. It doesn't help the tribe morale.
I mean, when you lose your first one, and which we didn't lose the first one, but we did lose 2 in a row, guys, camp life is very low. Because you've just got to play you're here in Fiji playing the greatest game invented.
Yeah.
One more loss very likely you're going home. And that is a dark, dark feeling. And then you got this fucking guy
Stealing shoes.
Yeah. So you want to go take a shit. And you got, well, where's my shoe?
Yeah. So we get disaster tribes.
Yeah.
Is what people refer to it as. It's the tribe that loses in the first one. They
And
just
they
keep
have no
losing.
business being the disaster tribe when you look at them.
Right.
Yeah.
No, 100%. 100%.
But do you think it's the psychology? Like, do you think that it's once you get down that first one that people are so low that it's hard to pull yourself out?
I think that their minds aren't right. Like they're not in it for each other. They're not. They're looking at it. And look, this is just the SSP,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe that's why I didn't win the game. But I mean, we were always just trying to be upbeat. All right, we got the next one. Let's go win the next one, and that was it.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. This is going to make me sound dumb. I forgot you lost.
On the
I
first
didn't
two?
lose, man.
I
I
was
may
like,
have lost, but I didn't.
Saul won in my heart.
Yeah,
Saul, he's one in everybody's heart.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
What's that?
man. That's
That's,
Jeremiah's evil laugh from
From
this
episode 2, when he was going to vote out Trashy Annie, he tells the camera that, and then we hear this beautiful laugh.
You know what a new clip should be? Is just Trashy Annie going, motherfucking tip jar.
Yeah. Well, you know what? When we plug our Patreon,
That's a great bit. Oh, first of all, thank you for spending an hour of your time with us. We're going to
Yes,
take just a
thank you
little
so
bit
much.
more of your time, and we can end on this. So what we do, the kind of whole point of our show is that we have each drafted a team. Whoever's the winning players on our drafted team, they win the season. It's a big thing. We would like to ask you, out of the 4 teams, I'm going to read these out. Which team do you think has the winning player on it? Starting off with Petey's team.
or who has
PD
the best overall team?
Yeah.
If
Okay.
so let's say, Saul, you draft one of our teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Petey's team is Riz God. He's got Sophie Baldy. He's got Nate Moore. And he has Matt
Wait, Sophie who?
Baldy.
Balerdi, I believe. is the
Balerdi.
real
We
name.
call her Baldy. Yeah.
It's just easier for everybody to say Baldy.
Because there's 2 Sophies this season.
Yeah,
Right,
Segretti
that's
and
right.
Baldy.
Okay.
Regretti, Segretti, and Baldy. Speaking of which,
Regret about it.
you got the Sophie Segretti, Detective Segretti drop?
I do. I was calling her Detective Segretti on the last one. Here's a little sneak preview of what you're going to hear every week on our recaps.
Detective Segretti is on the case.
All right.
Has she
Brand's
heard
team.
this?
No,
I don't think. No,
I don't
she
think
doesn't
so.
know.
She would love it.
But she is awesome, though.
I did get to meet her in person, and she is awesome.
Oh yeah.
I've met her and Christina. Those are the only 2 that I've met in person.
Both awesome.
Yeah.
Heck.
All right.
yeah.
Who's the other team?
Okay,
Yeah.
Brand's team has Savannah, MC, Christina Mills, and Alex.
Okay.
Jonathan's
These are good teams, guys. These are well drafted, well rounded teams.
Or at least me and Brands are. You'll hear the other 2.
Okay.
but also great cast this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan's team, he's got small guy Jason. He's got the shoe bandit himself, Jake. He has Jawan and Sage. And then my team, I've got evil laugh Jeremiah. I've got Steven Ram, who I think is the sleeper pick to win the whole season. We've got Regretti Segretti and Shannon.
Wait, before I give my analysis, can I petition that? Can we call Sophie regret about it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, all right. Segret about it.
Segret about
Segret
it.
about it. Segret about it.
You think she's going to lose? Regret about it.
Put that money in the motherfucking tip jar. Regret about it.
So great about it. You're coming to Fiji.
If you had to lock in with one of those teams, who would you choose, Sol?
So right now, I got to go with PD or Bran right now.
Okay, that makes sense.
And
does it have anything to do with the people that are coming back for 50?
Gee, let me think. I'm gonna go with PD. You're my guy, man.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah. What a team you got, buddy.
Sol has locked in with PD's journeys. You know who else locked in with me? Jonathan's wife, Kristen, our co-host. She wouldn't even support her own husband. She supported my team.
I mean, when your husband's
It's a good team. It's a good team. And Chase, I do like Steven.
I do too.
I like him a lot.
Yeah, I think.
Did you see him shred the guitar?
I did.
Dude.
And
wow.
He reminds me a lot of like a Survivor winner from the season 20s era.
Yeah. He's getting he was a little paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
They gave that off in episode 2. Remember that?
Yeah.
So I'm a little nervous about that for him. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
If we don't lose someone to a snake bite.
Yeah. So I'm going to put it in the chat that it's official that Sol is a member of PD's Journeys. That's a big deal for me. But one thing about what Kristen said, she said, me and PD have always had a little undercover alliance going on. Read into that however you want, you know?
The affair rumors are all over Reddit.
Yeah.
I saw those rumors.
Mm-hmm. I heard Sol started the rumors.
Whoa!
Regret about it.
All right.
Regret about it.
Thank you so much, Sol, for joining us on the Sanctuary. This has been a blast.
You got it, guys. Thanks for having me. That was fun.
Awesome.
I'll keep you guys posted about my competition.
Yeah, please do, man.
Yeah.
Zaddy Sol.
You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.